Okay, okay. Let's see if this stuff is working. No, you shut up. Okay. Well, whenever anybody can hear or see me, just let me know. Just tell me it's all good. Junpei. It's Junpei, Dolan. Well, whenever anybody can hear or... Yeah, I fucked up there. Okay, never mind. It's shushed now. You can see me. What a coincidence. I was just playing 999. Oh, wow. Amazing. 999. Silent Ninja, weren't you on my previous stream? I thought you were. Nice Echo. Yeah, well, I fucked up. Echo is gone now. Okay, well, I think we're ready to load back. We just opened the first door, which after a pretty tense pull, it was, we opened it. We chose number 5, I mean. We opened it, and we're in there with Snake and I think Ace. Snake is number 2, Ace is number 1. I'm number 5, I think. I think that's who I'm with. Probably was, but was in a trance. Yeah, well, I have that effect on many people, Silent Ninja. My voice can put people into a metaphysical trance. You win. Oh, Snake and 7. Yeah, okay, not Snake and Ace. Right, Ace went with Clover or something. Oh, hey, Deadeye. Good to see you right on time. What's weird? Anyway, so we came in. We found. This is the room where number 9. Oh, Deadeye says hi. Well, Deadeye, you can go in there yourself. But everybody on SafeStateHeroes.com, Deadeye says hi to you. Feel free to go back and forth between chats, either of you. Anyway, so we found all the blood here is the remains of number 9, the mysterious number 9, which we don't know his name, and tried to backstab us, and now he's dead by his own hand, technically. So let's get started. If I forget any of the names, you can remind me. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. That's talking about how me and 7 were kind of, whoa there, all this fucking blood and brains and guts and stuff, but Snake is blind, so he doesn't give a shit. This is Asian man trapped in sinking ship, takes 40 minutes to solve simple puzzle, and miraculously does not drown or even get wet feet. Yep, this is the game. It's also Saw on... Oh, hey, Toombi. It's also Saw on a boat, basically. So, Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. He walked calmly down the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following. Do you not intend to kill me? I'm sure Chua can hook you up, did I? There we go. I assume you haven't forgotten. The door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you? He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked towards one shoulder. By the way, let me know if the balance is good, if volume is, if like game volume and mic volume are balanced. Junpei and 7 looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrist of all 3 men. Oh boy, this is what happened to number 9 before he blew up. 7 and Junpei looked down at their bracelets. On both of them and on Snake's, a red skull had flickered to life. You want me to turn it up? Or turn my shit down, though? The detonator had begun its countdown. They had scarcely processed this information when... With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut. You're fine, Exelon. Unless they could find a device that would deactivate the detonators on their wrists, they would not be leaving the hallway. Hey! Who's the dead? The fear and urgency in 7's face reflected what all 3 of them felt. Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it easily enough. It was on the wall, next to the closed door labeled 5. Found it! Right here! As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other two scrambled to follow suit. Well, we got 90 seconds, it's cool. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. Phew. Well, it looks like it stopped. As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand. Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack! As a muscle stood out in Seven's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching. Yeah, Deadeye, probably. Jumpy, are you alright? Are you guys okay? They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distinct, from the other side of the door. Yeah, we're fine. The detonators have been deactivated. They heard relieved sighs, and even through the door the three men could feel the tension disperse. Alright, we're moving on. Be careful, okay? Okay. Sure thing. They heard footsteps moving away, and before long they were alone again. Junpei looked around. The hallway hit a dead end, 20 or 30 feet from where they stood. A thick iron wall blocked their way. Try as they might to force it, the wall refused to move. To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. In the middle of it was a plaque that read First Class. A first class cabin, huh? Well, it seems like it. Let's have a look then, shall we? Ooh. Those Resident Evil effects. Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but he stopped, just short of the threshold, and looked back, not knowing why. Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind. What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit, as though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood, the lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor, the awkward, twisted tangles of shredded intestines, the head wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position. The man's glasses lay next to his head. Rip Urkel, yeah. Rip in peace. The lenses were cracked and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on its face. Yeah, he was an asshole and kind of a dumbass. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. Oh, it's Zero's voice.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0.
Well, Chua, maybe the game is actually called 666 and not 999, huh? Maybe it's 6 doors, 6 persons, 6 hours. Everything of that?
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that its wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse, and a knot of muscle gripped his throat. He clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. I thought the whole reason we went in here is to inspect his body. Jesus. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear. He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. There were two doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on the right and went through. On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. There they were, to his right, busy examining something. He stepped through the door and walked towards them. What's up?
Check this out. We found this thing here on the floor.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked? So I would assume. Is there any way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door, yes, we won't be going anywhere. Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room. The room they were in looked like a bedroom. He figured the room he'd originally entered was the living room, or whatever passed for one on a ship.
Alright, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Okay. Escape mode, I guess. Oh shit, this is a big room.
Yeah!
Seek a way out! Okay. Let's see. Well, at least there's no water coming in or anything. A white desk. Feels kinda fancy. Small round chair. Looks like it probably goes to the vanity. What does that even mean? Nothing there. Let's check out the locks here. So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Oh yeah, I definitely gonna need some breakfast for this. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. This device will sense it and unlock. Yeah, he's full of jokes, that Snake. Doesn't look like there's a keyhole in this door. True, but there's some strange device in lieu of one. Yes, I know that. Okay, so this puzzle is voice activated apparently. Let's check the bed. Anything under the pillow? What's this? Oh, a score plate. Okay. Score plate A. That's important. I can search it. I see. This feels like glass. Oh. A rectangular piece of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yep, that's it. Kinda weird, huh? Anything in the back? Nope, it's glass. See-through. Okay, that's it for now. It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At least Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity. At last. What are you doing? Snake waited a moment before answering. I heard something strange. Something strange? Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considered more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises. Right, are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away? Ha! No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, As well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects. Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was... Yes. I could hear it happening. In fact, I could run quite fast, certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them. Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical. You don't believe me, do you? Care to give me a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Yeah, well, that's blind dudes for you, Toombi. Always gotta prove how, because they got no eyesight, then they fuck better or something, I don't know. The blood from their eyes goes to their dick and stuff, I don't know. They're just like that. Well, let's resume our search, shall we? With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. Well, anything else on the bed? With a bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many these days. Oh, another blind joke. I can't see the details, obviously, but... Yeah, well, what? It's a medical fact. It's a medical fact. Like, you can quote me on that, because it's fact right there. That's an axiom. Sorry. I imagine it's one of those princesses' beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Precisely, Toombi. Ah, Junpei. Judge her by appearances, will you? And where should you not? Okay, whatever, dude. Nothing left behind there. Okay. Another corner of the room. Oh, there are 2 doors. I'll do that later. That's it? Okay. Let's check out this place. It's totally a table with a mirror. Ah, yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Are you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day, when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Whatever, dude. I guess I can't check the mirror out. Antique vanity, there's nothing in the drawer. Yep, totally empty. Okay. Oh, and here's our piano. What's this? What's this? Exactly, Toombi. What's this? This isn't a score? Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. It's not possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. It is entirely different in function from the bird's eye view mode. While on the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Touch menu to open the menu. You touch the menu will take you to the map screen. While there, you can scroll around the floor plan with a control pad or the stylus. Touching the green parts of the floor plan will allow you to see the bird's eye view for that room. Cool. Just making sure. Yeah, no, there's no menu. File, nothing in the file, whatever. Never used that math throughout my entire playthroughs. True that. Oh, okay, guess I don't need it then. Piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh, why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. In case any of you were wondering. Oh, I believe so. Alright then, a music stand. Well, might as well put this glass plate on it. Yep. Oh, Is something wrong? It's kinda hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them? A background for the notes. Maybe the map? Let's try and, oh, I can't. Shit. I guess I need some sort of background for the notes. And apparently there's nothing else here. The lights are lit. Ceiling, I don't know, bed, a bed, nothing. Wait, what's that? Right over here. That's, oh, a window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. Okay, nothing there, I guess. Let's start with the right door. Huh. A leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. Well, maybe there's paper in there? There's nothing inside. Oh my god, so stupid. Ooh. Another score plate. Oh, this is C. Maybe, is it number C or is it only C's? I wonder. Yes, yes, well, this feels like glass. So lit, Toomby, so lit. A rectangle of glass. Transparent, I assume? I can feel something printed on the surface. What is it? A sheet of music with some C notes on it. Yup, just as you guys said. And of course, well, nothing else in here. Of course, we got this. Oh, whoops. This safe. The safe is locked.
It's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open.
Did you find anything, Seven?
Nope. How about you, Snake?
I also found nothing. Well, if he hears so well, maybe he can crack the safe. Like without using a stethoscope or whatever. Safe with a dial lock on it. We won't be able to open it unless we know the right numbers. Whatever. Okay. Alrighty. What's this? It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. Oh. Oh, it's Morthane. My #1 fan. Light switch, nothing happens when I press it. Is this another door? Oh yeah, apparently it is.
The lights, huh?
Yo, Invader Squidly. Fuck you, Morthane.
Nope, doesn't look like there's anything in here. Testing, testing. Hey, it's good to see you all here. I just flew in from New York, and boy, are my arms tired. Yes, thank you, I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
That's not a mic, 7. It's just a shower head.
What? What the hell?
Whatever, dude. Oh, right. Bathtub is full of water.
Is there ash or something in the water? This water looks like gray. Let's just pull the plug.
No, hold on! Oh no. Wait, 7.
No, hold on!
Huh?
Maybe we can, I know, use it for something?
Use it for something? Some acoustic or something. Something acousticy? I don't know. Huh? This faucet is really hard to turn. Man, doesn't matter how hard I yank on it, this thing won't budge.
Hard for you to turn, kid? How about you let a man give it a shot? None. Might as well be a damn rock. Looks like something's holding that knob in place.
Well, if you can't do it, Seven, guess we might as well give up. Pussy. It's full of lye for the next dead body. What's lye? Assuming I can't use the glass on it, right? Nope. Okay, what else do we have here? Nothing else in these tiles. What about this? And there we are in the mirror. What a pair. A college kid and a terrifying giant of a man in a beanie. Stuck in a cramped bathroom with this beast of a man. What would my parents say? A strongly alkaline solution, especially of potassium hydroxide, used for washing and cleansing. Oh, thanks, Wada.
Huh? Something wrong, Junpei? Look real sad all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'll never get my cherry popped by a huge black man. Well, the sink's clean. Any water?
Nothing's coming out. I've got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything.
Okay, I think that's it, basically. I don't think there's anything else here. So I gotta do something with the water, probably. And here I would in whatever's closest to the... Are there two? Oh no, it's not two. Okay. So with this, it's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the top of it. Score, that's gotta mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. I can't pick that up. It says score on the paper. Guess you could put sheet music in it? Fine, I guess I can't. That's stupid. There's a couple lights on the wall here. Oh yeah, definitely Deadeye. Okay, the chair. Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs of this chair. It'll snap like a twig if Seven sits on it, though.
Mind your own business!
Okay, dude. Table.
This is some sort of antique desk. Makes sense though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques. Could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here.
Oh, Seven, always the urban fellow, I suppose.
It's a chair. A chair, huh? That chair looks nice. Mind if I take a load off?
I think it'd be doing the opposite. I think it should be doing that in the bathroom, dude.
Huh.
The chair does look pretty comfortable. What about this one? Chair with intricately carved legs. Okay, nothing. Next, fireplace. Ooh! Huh? There's something in the back. Let's see if I can reach it. Just a little... God damn it, that's hot!
You ain't real smart, are you? Come on, of course it's gonna be hot. It's the fire. Even a monkey knows he shouldn't stick his hand in a fire.
Whatever, dude. Don't got anything to use right now, I guess. Can I find a poker or anything? Fireplace, huh? Don't see one of these too often.
On a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires.
Yeah, it is nothing. Well, he's a pussy, what can I do? This couch looks big enough, just big enough for 3 people.
Looks perfect for me.
What?
Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself.
This couch looks a lot more elegant.
Hey! There's something you want saying?
Never mind. Fat as 3 them Jay-Z lips. Yeah, definitely. What's that over there? Oh, sorry. What's that over there? Nothing. Couple of lights up on the wall again. Still can't pick this up. It says score on the paper. I guess you put sheet music in it? But won't let me for some odd reason. I'll pause.
I get it. You're gonna use this face, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Anything on the back of it or something? Nope, nothing odd about this vase.
Looks like a vase.
Nice, Dolan.
Maybe you could choose that.
This game still thinks I'm retarded for some reason. Okay, and also, wait. That's the door we came through?
Hey Junpei, where you going? Did we come out of that door? No point going back in there. All that's out there are lock number door and
A dead body. Or what's left of it. I do know what you think. Would you consider starting a long-lasting relationship with a girl who's been in orgies, glory holes, ganglings, etc.? I'm talking about orgies where the ratio is 5 men to 1 girl. Wow, interesting question.
yeah.
Oops, sorry. Okay, whatever. Okay, we went through the right door last time, right? Yeah, that's the bathroom. Let's try the left door first. Okay, suitcases. This is a suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany.
Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it.
Okay, what about the other one? Leather suitcase.
Dang, nothing in there.
Oh! And the G score plate, okay. Probably gotta combine the 3 of them somehow, but I haven't figured out how yet. Anything else out of there? Nothing in there anymore. Nothing. I guess that's it. It's a closet door. Okay. Better go get that water, pour it in the fire, so we can get whatever the hell that was. The bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Alright. Have you ever played MGSV? I don't think so. That's the new one, right? Did I? If it's a new one with like, I'm not big into Metal Gear Solid. I never really grew on it. Because there weren't any Nintendo consoles in my country back in the 90s and early 2000s. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. Vase filled with water.
Hey Junpei, what you doing over there? Only one thing to do now, you got that thing full of water. Come on, what are we waiting for?
Yep, so no, I didn't play it. My computer's also, like, I don't have a, sadly don't have a good enough computer to play it. It looks super awesome though. Oops, sorry. There we go. Got a vase filled with water. It's heavy. Didn't play the series as a kid either, but playing MGS4 got me into the series and now I've got 5. Well, I've never played any of them. Could be fun though. Is this my first 99 run? Yes, it is actually. Jode Mond. Completely blind run, playing with chat and with my own instincts. Have you played this before, Jode? It's heavy. Can't just throw it at the grate though. I gotta pour the water right onto the fire itself, so do it. What's the problem? Just throwing the water at the grate isn't going... Why not? I've gotta pour it right onto the fire. Okay. There's probably a switch around here somewhere or something. It's a fireplace. Do we need to choose it like right there or something? Anyway, I might play it, I don't know. I might play like the earlier ones and start to work my way up to the newer ones. Maybe by then I'll have money to get a better rig or something. So the guy that Pepsi and the... What are you talking about the previous room? What do you mean the Pepsi? The blind guy? He's one of the guys stuck with me, but he's blind. Okay, nothing over here. Okay, there has to be some sort of hidden switch or something. Cover music score is sitting on the table. Expensive looking chair sitting over there. And a switch? I don't know the... No, I don't know the Pepsi meme, did I? Oh, one of your favorite games. Yeah, well, I heard... Jode, I heard a lot of... I heard only good stuff on it, basically. So I decided... And someone requested it, so I decided to give it a try. There was once a vase on this table. And I'm planning on doing the sequels, too. Maybe not straight away, but I will be doing them. Try a little lower. It's a fireplace. Maybe lower in here. Huh. No. Could be maybe something in a different room? A little higher. It's only something technical and really stupid. I gotta like really press these or something. Oh my god, I knew it! I knew it would be something stupid like that.
About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Here we go.
Haha, good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance.
Well, he's certainly celebrating. Oh, well, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. There we go. Score plate.
It's a ceramic plate of some kind. Looks like a blank sheet of music.
Okay, let's see if I can use that with a cover. Junpei tucked the plate onto his pocket. Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled. Hey, Seven, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just feel a little dizzy, that's all.
Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow and then shook his head, as if to clear it.
What the hell's wrong with me? Fish memory loss? No, I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss? Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Right, guess I haven't told you, have I? Told the rest of them, but that must have been before you showed up. Well, the long and short of it is that I don't remember Jack from before I woke up here. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah. I guess that's true. Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven. Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something that can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiac forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
That's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
Seven gave Junpei a look. A look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away. Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Okay, let's see if I can work these two together. It says score on the paper. I guess you put a sheet music in. Okay, this isn't working. Let's go back to the piano room. See if we can do anything with the ceramic plate. A music stand. Might as well put the music I found on it. I'll put the ceramic plate on the bottom. And the glass plates onto... Wait a minute. What's wrong? Well, I put them all on top of each other, but they look odd. Doesn't really look like a song. Then in all likelihood, we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. Wait, still, I can't... What, do I combine them or something? Nope. Okay, find more, but I think I've been everywhere. Probably nothing in here. Nothing about the drawer. Yep, totally empty. Something's fishy about all the empty suitcases, I think. No. So the suitcase. Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. Oh right, there's this. It's a safe with a dialogue on it. I need to find numbers. We won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers. Right. What could be? What's up, Snake's ass? Might be. Also, hey, Dr. Fox. Numbers. Where can I find some numbers? It's really annoying that I can't like take the sheet of music. Not knowing how to crack safe. Yeah, and like the Snake, the blind guy, he says he can hear stuff really well. So I don't understand why he doesn't just try to crack it using like just listening. Fashion desk has a little class to the room. Chair with the intricately carved legs. What about this one? Chair that does look pretty comfortable. We need to change something. Maybe break something. Jodemon, feel free to throw me a hint at any point. Something in here maybe? Looks like it burns coke? Coal, I think it means. Well, burned, past tense. It's out. There was a fire a bit ago, but it's out now. Maybe something with the water. Oh, wait! I haven't found this yet. Huh.
There's some toilet paper on the wall there. None that looks suspicious.
Still. Some toilet paper dispenser on the wall.
It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank.
Really? Nothing else on here? Damn it, still nothing strange going on here. Okay. So maybe put the ceramic plate in the water or something and something will change?
Man, this water's dirty. Can't see more than 4 inches or so.
Or maybe there's something in the bottom.
I can't see anything down there.
Do you think...
Think what?
The water's filthy. If there's anything under it, I sure can't see it. Still, if I want to be sure, well, put your arms in there. Okay, fine. I'll pull the whatever it is. There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water?
Yeah, good plan.
So, OP, what's going on? Well, were you on my last stream, Dr. Fox? Basically, it's a Saw type of situation. Where we were 9 people, now we're 8. Stuck on a boat. With a guy named Zero. Who we don't know who he is, who trapped us here. And we just need to survive. Solving puzzles and moving from one room to the other. If we don't do it in 9 hours, and now we only have like around 7.5 hours, we're all gonna die. Because we got bombs in our stomachs. So that's the deal basically. Okay, alright, where's that thing? Good talk oughta be enough to get it out. Huh? Knew it. Score plate D. Awesome. Nothing in the bathtub anymore. What about the hole? Nope, nothing. Faucet is going to be producing any water anytime soon. It's impossible to turn the knob. Okay, let's see if those are enough for us. A music stand. Seems as a good place to put this music we found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom. Then stack the glass plates on top of it. Yeah, I know. Alright, good. Sweet. Can't see the other people's comments. Well, Jodemon, it's I'm also I'm being featured simultaneously in another site called SafeStateHeroes.com. You can go in there if you want, whatever you feel like. The link Chua, another user, posted the link in chat. I can post it too, but basically it's just SafeStateHeroes.com. And all the people live there. Anyway, sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. Okay, I can't read music, so... Oh wait, I did that right. Okay, I just gotta keep guessing. No. No. No, wait. It's kind of in the middle of them. What can that be? Oh. I just keep going up? No, wait. This is easy. No, wait. It's from here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, what could this be? I don't know. Here? Nope. 1. No, I used to long ago, like 10 years ago when I studied a bit of music. Used to play a bit, but not right now, no. Nope. Okay, that was too low. This one. Nope, still too low. Oh wait, it's the same one! I'm stupid. And this is this one. This one's higher. Maybe this one? Nope, too high. Sorry. Yep, exactly, Joe. You got it right. Sometimes it's fun though, but you know, you can do whatever you feel like. A fun half an hour? Shut up, Dad. Let's see. Oh, what the hell could this be? No, let's wait. Okay. Can I use these too? No, it doesn't even work. Oh, so it's just these, basically. I don't remember which ones I tried before. Could it be? No, shit. I know what all these... I know what these four are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try this. God damn it, it's probably that one. Shit. Okay. God damn it! Fox, that won't help me right now, cause the sheet doesn't, like, the keys are wrong anyway. Yeah, the piano is fucked up, so reading sheet music doesn't actually help me here. I thought I tried all the keys already. What? So now that works as that... Oh, it was that one already, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah, my bad. That was on the line for some reason. Damn it. This, and I don't know, this? No, damn it. Oh, it's that one again. God, I am stupid. I am stupid. Okay, this one is this one, right? No, it's this one. This one is this one. I was trying to get it. This one is this one, I think. And this one. Yes. This is third one. Okay. Above it is this one. And is this one. Well, that was way easier than I than I thought it was. The first one was a reference to know which ones. Yeah, that's what he did in the enjoyment. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei! We did it! Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. As Ocelot would say, pretty good. Well, didn't play enough Metal Gear Solid, Jodman, so sorry. Let's go! Good plan.
Stand! Bow! Be seated!
Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Ha ha ha! Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school.
Westminster?
The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour.
London. Capital of England, huh?
At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Or what about the something strange? What about the is the door really unlocked? It is. What about the safe though?
Safe.
It's a safe. A safe, huh?
The exit's open.
Yes. Strange that we didn't need to open this to achieve our goal. Do you think it's important? I wonder what's in there. Huh. Well, can I take it with me? Safe with a dialogue on it. Won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers. Well, I think there's anything I can... I guess we'll move along for now. Okay. Let's do that. Alright. Let's go. I found it. Awesome. He came out of the door and into a long, straight hallway. He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him. Seven was bent over, apparently doing something to the door. What's he up to? Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently Seven had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. I had to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here? So you played some Phoenix Wright games. Which one do you like more? You mean out of the Phoenix Wright ones? It's been like I took a long break from streaming. It's been like 2 or 3 years since I played those. But I think Justice for All I like the most, just because you can feel it progressing. There were a lot of fun characters. Also did voices there. A lot of with Edgeworth that I love. Really love Edgeworth. All kind of stuff. Why would you want to come back here? Oh, sorry. Snake was a reasonable one. Seven thought about it for a moment before he answered.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway. Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. No, Deadeye, those things are for you alone. I'm pretty sure. That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself. He had difficulty enough believing Seven could play the piano. But even if he could, the piano they just left was largely useless. The keyboard completely scrambled. If Seven wanted to come back, it was unlikely he intended to do so in order to play the piano. Yeah, it's for the safe, duh! But if that was the case, why would he want to leave the door unlocked? Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, then walked away towards his companions. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area. After some, a large metal grate, like a door of a jail, divided it in half. They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it did not move. Behind the grate were two elevators. Oh, can someone tell Suika please that he can check it out on Twitch? It might work for him. For some people, it doesn't work on this. He could try to refresh a couple of times, but for some people, it only works on Twitch itself for some reason. So we can try and hit on there. Oh, Macrohar, long time, man, long time. Good to see you, buddy. Maybe Snake wants to take a dump. Snake, yeah, or 7, could be. Behind the grate were two elevators. From so far away, however, it was difficult to tell if they were still operating. On the left side of the grate was a door. Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open. Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room. Next to the wall was a set of stairs leading downward. Standing guard at the top of the stairway was a large iron gate. Foreboding as it was, the gate seemed to be the sort that could be opened, unlike the metal grate that bisected the room. With luck, Junpei hoped he might be able to get it open. The female symbol? This is close to buying this game, really? Well, now I can check it out. See if you like it. The female symbol? Oh, that sounds awesome, Macrohard. He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Triggered. Snake, naturally, was somewhat more sure. Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies. I might, Macro. Sun. Saturn. Earth. So, as you can see, that one is likely not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol. So I assume. While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized 7 had slipped away. Can anyone ask Suika please if the stream is better for him? His absence now felt. Snake and Junpei turned to look for their missing companion. There. 7 had left them to head down the hallway extending to the right of the stairs. Awesome, did I? Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction. They both headed off after 7. Before long, the 3 of them stood in front of a door. It was a French door. Junpei tested the door and realized that, unlike so many others they'd encountered, it was unlocked. Oh, Suika left? Oh well. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. He stepped inside. Huh. Took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new surroundings. Is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind made him turn around. Of course, we're locked inside. Snake was shaking the door they'd just come through. As 7 and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration, and then kicked the door for good measure. Looked as though they were once again locked in. Chua, I like your avatar. Don't listen to him. There was no reason to panic, however. Even if the door had been left open, there was nowhere for them to go back there. They would have to find another way out.
Alright guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling, let's go. Quickly now.
Spurred to action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. Huh? Seek a way out! Okay, so this is the casino. Sweet. Let's start looking around. What's that over there? 5 of clubs. Probably a clue for the safe. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, hey, Raptor. Anything else here? There's nothing on the table anymore. Okay. Chairs? I don't know. Different table. Square poker table. There's nothing on it. What's this? A playing card. 4. Excellent.
That's a lot of expensive glasses.
Yeah, Deadeye, the whole game is like puzzles and novel. Like puzzle segments and novel segments. But I like it, it's fun.
Even cheap drink tastes great out of glasses like these.
Okay, dude. There's a whole lot of glasses on that shelf. Doesn't look like there's anything else back there, though.
Well, would you look at that? Some liftable of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Glug, glug, glug. Ah. Oh, that is the spot. Feels like my throat's burning.
Damn, he really drank it. We don't even know how long it's been there. What if it's poison and he dies? Something on the counter. Looks like a card. Playing card. 547. Excellent. All of them, what's the word? All of them clubs, it seems. The counter's pretty well polished. Okay. That's it there. What about the lighting? Chandeliers hang chandelier-like from the ceiling. Oh, this spooky mystery soundtrack. Yeah, it's a good soundtrack. Thought you were gonna stop him from drinking it or something. Well, no. If he's gonna die from it, it's his fault. Nothing there. Okay, I guess I'll look around. Some more firewood in the fireplace. Okay. First of all, a card. Then you can find a card here. Number 6 or 8? It's hard to tell with these graphics. I think it's a 6. Oh yeah, I can count the clubs. It's 6. Okay. There's a weird-looking thing floating in there. Falling to light both of these at the same time. Yep. Wait, when those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. What was that? Oh, I think I heard something down there. A coin bag. There are a whole bunch of coins stuffed into this velour bag.
Look at all these coins.
YOLO is alcohol. The older it is, the better it gets. Yep, that's usually true. Depends on the state. It's kept in, I think, Joe. Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. Yep. Okay, that's pretty cool. Anything else here? Oops, sorry. Oh wait, I should probably look around it first. Nope, nothing special. Okay. Well, at any rate, this gauge is very impressive. It feels like granite. It seems to be elaborately decorated in several places. A shame I cannot see it. Sure, dude. A really decorated gate, stand guard, blah blah. Door is locked, of course. This chair goes to the poker table. It feels really soft. Nothing can do with a poker table, it seems. Anything in here? No. Okay, I think that's it for this screen. I'm gonna do these last, I think, the machines. Huh, light. Wait! Did Snake just tense up? Hey, what's up? No, never mind. No need to worry. Huh? Maybe he's hearing the traps from like the other rooms or something. Traps, or maybe he heard someone explode? I don't know. Huh. It seems the card is attached to the panel. And attached very well, it seems. If you don't mind, what sort of card is this? It's a playing card. The Ace of Spades, in fact. Guess we gotta do something. It says 9.
Yeah, it looks like that cover's hiding something.
If this is the cover, then maybe it opens up.
Probably does. Hey, Junpei, you really think you got all the cards we need for this one? Ah, hell, I guess there's no harm in trying it anyway.
I guess. Maybe I should say. Oh, I can't save. Right. Yeah, it's 9. A recurring theme. Okay, let's see. 7, 6, 5, 4. Well, there's the ace here. I think the ace needs to be on top of those. Let's see. That's the lowest one I got. 7, 6, 5, 4. No, I don't think I can do it now. I could try and put the 4 and the 5 in there. Here's a card slot. Looks like we need to put a playing card in there. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's try 4. Oh, I need to find 8 probably. Because I can't find... Can I put a couple? Nope. Okay, so I guess I need to find the 8 of spades. It's not working. So it would seem. I am shocked and appalled that guessing at random has not yielded better results. Yeah. That's the door we need to go through, I guess. Damn it! This isn't exactly working out the way I expected. It's locked, isn't it?
Is there a keyhole?
If there is, I can't find it.
Well, there must be some way to unlock it. Let's look around a little more, shall we?
Thick stone gate here. Same as the other one, I guess. I'll do the slots last.
Check out that stained glass.
How beautiful.
What?
Huh?
Stained glass is colored pieces of glass placed together in a frame. As I've said many times before, I need only touch it to know. I can at least discern the basic structure.
Okay, dude. Anything we can do with it? Stained glass is recessed into the wall. All I can see there is a lighting fixtures, though. Probably means the stained glass doesn't look outside. Okay. Table.
That square table. Looks like a mahjong table. Mahjong.
Do you play Mahjong, Seven?
Maybe? I don't remember exactly, but I do remember a couple hands and some of the rules, so I figure I must have played it at some point.
Excellent. Once we've vacated this vessel, I should like to play a game with you.
Can you, play?
So long as you tell me which tiles I am eliminating. Yes, I believe I have at least enough skill to defeat an amateur. However, I must ask you to remove the red tiles when we play.
Okay. Thing with this table? Oh. Back to here. What about the bar over there? Oh, it's not a bar. What's this? Suddenly, Seven began to speak.
Baccarat. You ever played Junpei?
Junpei shook his head. He'd barely even heard of the game.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit. See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You got the banker and the player, and the whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. See, you take the number from the ones place after you You take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closer to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. That's it. So it's basically. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm mentioning it's basically blackjack with 9 instead of 21. Got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. But what I just told you sums up the core game up pretty well. Single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9. And the weakest hand is a 0. Oh, so it's like a digital root again. Just ignore the number in the 10th spot. Did you get it?
He hadn't been asked for it, but Seven's explanation, rushed though it had been, was helpful. Although he had only half understood most of it, Junpei now felt as though he had some grasp of how victory was won in Baccarat. However, Junpei had no way of knowing if the puzzle and the Baccarat table in front of them made use of those rules, and if it did, in what way. No problem, he told himself. He would simply have to try everything he could think of. Feeling more confident, if only slightly, Junpei approached the Baccarat table. Okay, I can see the playing card beneath the thick glass case. It's the 8 of spades. Oh, so I needed to... Okay, I see now. So I need to beat the Baccarat... 3. So I need to beat the Baccarat game in order to get the 8, which I need to open the door. It's the Baccarat table, there is the glass case in the center of it. Okay, we can try this, I guess. So I need the digital sum that adds up to 9, I think, right? Okay, I got 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Okay, I'm bad at math, so any help would be appreciated, but let's see. I got 3 cards. If I do 7, 6, and 5, that's 18. Oh, that's a 9. 18 and that's a 9. Okay, that's exactly what I need. 7, 6, and 5. Hey, 7, are we really supposed to play Baccarat?
It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? Stop worrying about it. It's real simple. What's your opponent's hand?
Well, there's an 8 in that glass case.
Alright, then what's your opponent's... Then that's your opponent's number. That's the case, what 3 cards would we need to get that number?
3 cards?
There are a couple of indentations with the white lines around it, right? Those mean we gotta put down 3 cards, so...
Place 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I've gotta do, I guess, in case any of us hadn't realized it by now.
Yeah, I think so.
Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Before I start, I better make sure I've got the rules. Okay. There are 3 empty indentations. I just gotta pick a card and play it. I figure if I put them in the right spot, something ought to happen. Alright, let's give this a try. Okay, so we said a 7, a 6, and a 5. And the digital root of all of those is 9, so we'll see if that works. Yep! Alright, if I just put down these 3 cards. Yes! Open for me.
Great! You did it, Junpei! It's telling us to take... You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it.
Alright, let's take this card. Excellent. Can take these back too. The 3 cards I put down are stuck to the table. How? They won't be going anywhere anytime... What? Was there glue there or something? Whatever. Okay, well, we're about to... I think we're about to beat the room, so let's at least try these a bit. Oh, wait! These are symbols. Hold on. These are symbols that remind me these symbols too. Okay, so there's a diamond, a heart, and whatever this is seems like a triangle with 3 circles. So I think that's what we need. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Raptor. Toast was way ahead of us. Okay. That's a spade? It was oh, yeah, I see how it's supposed to be a spade. Okay. So I've got the symbols for a heart, spade, and diamond here. It says 1 on the plate. Hold on, what were the other ones? What was it? Spade, diamond, heart. Back then, that's 2. None of them are right? Heart, spade, diamond, heart, spade. Okay, they're all the same. Don't see anything suspicious. That's weird. It's a club on the mirror, but a spade on the machines. Huh. Spare diamond and a heart. Okay, that's weird. Well, let's just start. We got a whole bunch of them. Coin slot. No convenience, seeing as we only just now discovered a blue bag full of coins. Here we go. Alright, let's put the coins from that bag in here.
What happened? I heard an odd noise.
Well, to be honest, I don't know. I pressed some of the buttons and smacked the machines once or twice, but nothing happened. Sorry. Looks like the coins got stuck.
Oh dear.
So I guess I can't put in any more? The coins are stuck. Don't think this machine's gonna work anymore. The drawers used to pick up money. It's locked tight. I can't get it open. Guess that's the end of that. There's a stand for the slot machine. I don't see anything suspicious. Let's try the second one. Alright, let's drop this coin in the coin slot. Come on, you little bastards. I only need one of you. Okay, this is working. What? Spin roulette. What? I can't click on these. Okay, let's just spin the roulette, I guess. Oh, I tell it when to stop? Okay, so we need... What do we need again? A club. Shit, this is hard. Okay, a club. And then it was a diamond and a heart, I think. Ah, damn it. Whatever. Spin roulette. That's probably gonna take me a while. No. I wish I could hold them. Maybe I can? No, I can't. Oh, that's a spade? Oh, a club that is the green one then. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Club with diamond and a heart. Okay, green one. Damn it! A diamond. What? Oh, what if I get a third 7? Damn it. Can't win. And I can't hold them either. This is bullshit. Wait, what happened? Hold on. Okay, I'll do this anyway. Yes. I could try and get all 7s later, but I think probably nothing will happen. I mean, we don't need the money anyway. It's not like... So, like, what does it matter? Okay. Damn it! Whatever. Wait, I want to try the third one, though. This is a tough one.
And what is so tough, if I may ask?
Hitting these reels just right. The timing is, well, it's not easy.
I don't believe you need to hit them just right.
What was the order of the symbols? It was a club, a diamond, and a heart. Huh? What do you mean? Okay, hold on. I want to see... Let's do snake carefully. Well, it says I don't need to hit them right at the place, but I want to try this one. This place says 3.
This is the main body of the slot machine. Junpei, you do know what to do, yes?
Yeah, I know what to do.
Junpei, perhaps you should be more careful in the future. You got the coin stuck in the machine on the left. Please don't make the same mistake again. That would be bad.
I know that. I'll be fine. Jerk. I'll put this coin in the slot and I'll show him. And it's stuck. Huh? Yep, you're right, Raptor. Ah, that's weird.
Do you intend to lock us in here?
It's not my fault. The coin just got stuck all on its own.
Huh. Oh boy.
Okay, guess it's the second machine, and I guess there's some sort of trick here. Play on it that says 2. Nothing in the cash drawer, I guess. Well, usually these things work as a whole bunch of coins come out. Exchanging those coins for prizes is the best part, though.
A prize, eh? I wonder what might happen if we were to match all the reels. I imagine the prize would be the tools that would lead to our escape. Okay. The main body of the slot machine. There's a coin slot on the upper left. Heart, spade, and diamond. What do you mean? Symbols on the reels. They're the same as the playing card symbols I saw over the fireplace. But this is different. Junpei, are the reels the only place where you see the symbols? Huh? Don't you think the symbols might be found in other places as well, apart from the reels? Huh? Here, he means? There's a plate on it that says 2. Where else? Hold on. Console on the upper left slot. Let's go closer. Damn it, time to try again. Well, there are these too. Maybe I need to... No, this doesn't make sense. Press them in order? Maybe I do need to press them in order. Hold on. We said it was club, diamond, heart, right? So maybe it's not. It's just about club, diamond, heart. Yes! 777. Yeah, 777. And I think I hear something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. There is something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of the machine, yes? That is a pickup drawer for the dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer. Gone unlocked. Thanks, guys. Please open it if you would. What's in here? What's this? What is it? Is there something in there? Yeah, a playing card. Oh, would have been neat. You're right, Judgment. 999 instead of 777. And this... a key with a Venus symbol on it. Excellent, Junpei! Now we will be able to open the gate. Then we just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei, hurry up! It'd be the one to the door? What do you mean? The door? Yeah, it's probably that one. There's a playing card and a Venus key. Better put the key in my pocket for later. As for the card... Okay, I think... Okay, if I'm right, I got a feeling. The 8 is for opening the door here, and then the 432... It might be the code for the safe. I'm still thinking about the safe in that room. So let's see. Okay. 8. Open! Excellent. And then you go, hey! Alright, it opened up. It seems you have another device to contend with, yes?
There are 3 slots in this one.
Oh, shit! Motherfucker. Okay, I guess it's not the... Let's see. 3 slots for cards. And there's a 9 right below them.
So, that probably means we gotta make 9 with 3 cards we put in the slots, right?
What do you mean, Wada?
Just like what we did over at the baccarat table.
Oh, hey, Palma. Alright, let's give it a shot. Well, let's see what I got. I don't think I have enough. That's... Oh, actually, that's perfect. These 2 are 5. Okay, I guess we're gonna find the code for the safe at another place. The cards you choose for Baccarat, what about them? The option you chose, that wasn't the only... Oh, it wasn't! That's cool. But it always comes out as 9, I guess, anyway, so... Alright, so we put all the cards we had left into the slots.
What happens now?
You could have chosen the ones you just chose now. Yeah, I guess you're right, Wada. Is that... Yes! I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Cool, dude. Yeah, I guess we're done here. Alright, let's go. Guess we gotta open the Venus door now. You found it. Junpei and his companions ran out of the... Wait, I can save. I better save now. Also, I want to look at the map. Alright, the save file, sure thing. Spooky
spooky door. Finish saving. I do not want to quit. I do want to look at the map though. Touch the colored area on the bottom screen to display an enlarged version of the room. Okay. So this is the casino, and this is where we are probably. This is where we were locked. So I guess this around here is where we started. Or maybe not? Hold on. I guess maybe we start. Wait, what's this? Yeah, we start over here. I think. Fuck. Okay, we start over here. We went here, then we went through the hall. In. No, I don't know what that is. Second class cabin. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's where I was locked? No, it isn't. That's weird. So I haven't been here yet. The kitchen and casino. I don't know, dude. Whatever. Junpei and companions ran out of the casino and into a large open room. A room, in fact, that they had been in once before. There was little to surprise them there. They already knew what their next step had to be. The iron gate still stood in place, locked tight, blocking the stairway. In the center of the gate was the keyhole, engraved with the Venus symbol. This time, however, Junpei had the Venus key in his pocket. Wasting no time, he pulled it out and shoved it into the keyhole. He turned it. With a distinctive sound of metal on metal, he felt the lock click open. Alright, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help you with this one.
Junpei grabbed the handle on the left side, and Seven took the handle on the right. On Junpei's signal, they both pushed, and the gate creaked open. Shouldn't the key be the Mars symbol or something? I guess not. I guess that's just the correlation. Because there have already been a number of planetary locks on the ship, like Earth with an Earth symbol, a Jupiter symbol, I think. So it makes sense that way, I guess. Because not every planet has like the opposite, like Mars and whatever that just was. Venus.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C-deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be alright? I mean, the stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Good to hear. Let's move.
At Seven's word, they leapt onto the stairs and jogged quickly down them. In no time at all, they found themselves on C-deck. Junpei ran down the stairs a little farther, in hopes of checking on the deck below. When he reached the water, he called back up to Snake and Seven. Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
The surface of the water below them was flat, like a mirror. That it had not changed too greatly since they'd last seen it was a great relief. Junpei quickly retracted his steps and headed back to C-deck. In front of the stairs were a pair of elevators. They appeared to be identical to the ones from the upper floor. Between them, attached to the wall, was another card reader. And next to that was another strange symbol. Hey, check it out! It's the symbol for Lotus.
What?
See, it's got the woman symbol and then the devil horns, right?
Yeah, I see it. No two ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Seven tousled Junpei's hair and what he... Lotus is another character in here. Seven tousled Junpei's hair in what he likely thought to be a friendly manner. Junpei feared his neck might break, even though it was clear Seven had kept his strength in check. Thankfully, Snake interrupted. After Junpei's observation, he'd gone over to examine the card reader.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are stylized versions of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and staff, huh? So she beats you with a staff until you die and go to heaven? Sounds like Lotus, alright. Seven shook Junpei's head even more vigorously, and the younger man began to feel as though his brain was being jostled about inside of his skull.
He began to feel rather ill. Unless we can deactivate the device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a keycard with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume. They decided to leave the elevators alone for the time being and headed back to the stairs. To the left was another hallway. There were a great many doors lining both sides of the hallway. They seemed to stretch on forever, and all three men suddenly felt very small.
Aww, shit! We not gonna have enough time to check all of these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. Let's check out the other side. They turned around and went back the way they come. To the right of the stairs, another hallway stretched out, reaching deep into the bowels of the ship. After a few moments of moving briskly down the hallway, they emerged into an area roughly the same size and shape as the one at the top of the stairs. On the left side of the room were 4 French doors.
Well, let's open them up.
Junpei nodded and grabbed the one closest to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move. It was unlocked. Thrilled to have found another unlocked door, he threw it open. Guess we're gonna get locked again pretty soon. Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw. Oh shit. This is creepy. Thanks, Jodmund. The viewers chose the voices last stream. He simply stood, unable to speak. Seven's eyes opened wide, and his mouth gaped. After a few long moments, Seven at last managed to speak.
Hey! What is this place?
A massive room stretched out in front of them, more a cavern than a room. Thanks, Deadeye. Its vastness and oppressive, and it bore down Seven and Junpei. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds. They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses. Is this a hospital? He had at last been able to put a name to the harsh scent that pervaded the room. The room was full of the clean smell of an antiseptic solution. In the center of the room were shelves stacked with medicine and a number of medical devices, the function of which Junpei did not know. More importantly, however, on the back wall of the room were 4 doors. 3 of them were emblazoned with large single-digit numbers made with thick red paint. The door on the left was labeled 3. The second door from the left had no number, but the third had been given a 7. The door on the right bore an 8. There could be no doubt they were numbered doors. It did strike Junpei as strange, however, that the door between 3 and 7 should be blank. What, he wondered, could it mean? Maybe 0? Let's take a look at those doors.
Yeah, good idea.
The 3 of them threaded their way through the beds towards the back of the room. Upon reaching them, they proceeded to investigate each door in turn, but to no avail. And of course... Yep, locked, just as I thought. Naturally. After all, there are rules to the non-airy game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, check this out!
Suddenly 7 spoke up, interrupting Snake.
Look at the red! There's nothing on it!
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But this one... there's nothing. Right?
Oh, sorry, there's nothing.
Right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out. Junpei and the others put their hands on the panel, but nothing happened. The red refused to change.
They tried pulling the lever, and still nothing. As they soon discovered, it wasn't the only red on door 8 that seemed to be malfunctioning. The red on door 7 and the red on door 3, none of them worked. What, they wondered, did it mean?
They gotta be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy to screw around with something like this.
Whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far. And you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
While Junpei and Seven talked, Snake busied himself with examining the red. After a time, he lowered his heads and spoke. It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed. Internal hardware? That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please. Junpei obliged, and bent over to look at the underside of the device. A long, thin slit ran along the bottom of it. As he looked harder, he realized it was more of a slot than a slit. Okay. And that it was clearly meant to accommodate some manner of electrical device. The other two rays were the same. Something had clearly been removed from all three of them. I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts. So I assume. But why? And who? I mean, it doesn't really make sense. I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that? Just then... Oh snap. They heard the sound of a door opening. The three of them turned and saw... Akane! Sorry, Akon. Oh no, Junpei thought, it's... June! She stopped short, surprised to see them, and was very nearly bowled over by the rest of her companions, who were coming through the door behind her. Ace, Santa, Clover, and Lotus all poured out of the door, each of them as surprised as the last to see Junpei, Snake, and Seven. Junpei and Seven were, for the moment, at a loss for words. What are you guys doing?
What are you?
After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information. They talked about the rooms they'd been through and how they'd ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were happy to simply see one another again. Although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them was wearing some manner of smile. Almost as though they had already forgotten about the death of the ninth man. No, thought Junpei, perhaps that wasn't it. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Not in a morbid or hateful way, no. The ninth man had died. But they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy, Junpei thought. The joy of being alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Junpei was just happy to be alive. This is bad, though. If the red isn't working, we can't keep going. What about that big hallway? Maybe there's something in there we might be able to go. Somewhere. No, there's nothing there. The five of us had a quick look. There were a great many rooms, although none of them appeared to have held patients for quite some time.
Patients? You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. Apparently they have a number of individual rooms in addition to this large central room.
Okay, giving you guys a fair warning, especially whoever's new here. I was asked to do the screechiest voice possible for Clover, so now's a good time to lower the volume. There was a door down the end of the hallway too, but it was locked! It had one of those solar system mark on it. It was the Jupiter symbol. Jupiter. I wonder what it means. Confusion seemed to be the consensus.
That reminds me, what's the deal with this big room anyway? Oh my god, apparently people have been talking on SafeCityHeroes.com forever now. And I wasn't even looking. Okay. I was wondering why you guys weren't responding. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, shut up, Dr. Fox. I gave a fair warning. Anyway. Clover's voice isn't as bad as annoying John Cena. Well, if you say so. Junpei, that reminds me, what's the deal with this big room anyway? What is this thing? Was this some kind of huge passenger ship? No one, not even Snake, apparently appeared ready to offer an answer until Seven unexpectedly spoke up.
I bet it's a hospital ship. In fact, it's probably the Gigantic.
The Gigantic? Junpei looked at Seven, shocked both by his knowledge and the apparent identity of their prison. He was not the only one.
What's the Gigantic?
Seven nodded to Lotus and began to speak.
The Gigantic.
He explained that she had been a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. That makes sense. Because we did see a bunch of stuff that looked exactly straight out of the Titanic movie. The Titanic had two sister ships who were identical to one another in nearly every aspect. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. I wonder if that's true. She was initially intended to be a passenger liner like the Titanic, but soon after the ship was launched, the First World War began and she was pressed into duty by the British Navy as a hospital ship. Huh. Yeah, that is an awesome fact. Sometime later, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She managed to run aground after the incident and consequently was not sunk. What then happened to the Gigantic after a fateful encounter in the Aegean Sea? One theory ran that a man named Lord Gordian purchased her. Lord Gordian, it seems. Well, Seven knows kind of a lot for a guy with amnesia, don't you think? Lord Gordian, it seemed, had been one of the few survivors of the Titanic tragedy, and that trauma had turned him into an obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. And his obsession deepened. As his obsession deepened, he began to desire the Titanic itself. It really did exist, huh? That's cool. That, of course, was impossible. The Titanic lay at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. The Gigantic, however, had not suffered such a dire fate, and as she was identical to her sister ship, she caught Lord Gordian's eye. So you're saying this Lord Gordian bought this ship?
Yeah. At least I think I am.
I love it when these games put those names in. It's so Japanese. It really is. Palma, you're right. That's impossible! No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down. Just pay attention. What? That's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff like that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I got more.
Like?
Well, I mean,
Seven looked around desperately, doing anything to avoid meeting Lotus's piercing stare. He scratched his head for a moment, then gave up. Finally, he opened his mouth.
I know.
Lotus sighed and shook her head.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
No, sorry.
Then, almost as if to save Seven from further embarrassment, a bell began to ring from far away.
It sounded as though it was the clock at the main stairway. Junpei counted each chime carefully. 10. 11. 12! Oh, it's 12! Bong, everybody! 12, Bong! Tell the Queen! Alright. It's midnight. Okay. Fair warning, again. Then we still have 6 hours left, right?
Let's just get moving.
So damn insulted. Sorry, Raptor. Don't hate the meme or hate the meme, you know? All those dank memes.
We gotta find that horror that the Reds are missing.
What the fuck is going on with OP? This is so annoying. Dude, it's just a joke, Dr. Fox. Come on, people are laughing. Stop being a massive faggot, but I'm OP, dude. It's kind of a problem.
That's all well and good, but where are we going to look?
We already searched the big patient room,
They've been examining the room as they talked.
but we haven't found anything.
Right.
Well, there's only one thing left to do.
Just one?
Oh, well, not just one.
Huh?
Wait a minute. Are you telling me we have to search all of these rooms?
Deadeye, I think Jodwin was talking to me. Because I was asking earlier if the facts about the Gigantic are true.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
Alright then, that's 5 rooms we don't have to search.
Eh,
If we split up, it won't be that bad. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
there are 48 other rooms?
Lotus did not seem excited by the prospect. 7 fidgeted nervously before responding.
Maybe?
After some discussion, the 8 of them decided which rooms to begin with and in what order they would go. Junpei was chosen to search the rooms on the starboard side, moving from fore to aft, like I know what that means. They also determined when they would return to report their findings the next time the clock sounded the time. Wow, they're very lenient with the time. I gotta say, they're really taking their time with this. They have like what, 6 hours left to live or something? I don't know. When it did, they would meet back in the large central room full of beds. If, during their search, any of them were to locate the missing components, they were to yell for the others. If this strategy failed, they'd return to discuss their options later. It's the right side. Okay. But no, I'm sure the game will let me do we'll take me to the rooms. Just saying. The details decided, they left to begin searching. Out into the hallway they went, each to the rooms they'd been assigned. Fore and aft is forward, is front and back. Okay, that's cool, thanks. However... Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that was quick. From far away, Junpei heard the bell ring. It did so only once. It was 1 a.m. Well, because Fox was so offended by took the bong joke so much, and it's only one bong, so whatever. Oh, you one bong. Here we go. So I guess we haven't found anything. The game just skipped that for us. He jogged through the entrance of the large hospital room to find 6 of the others already there. Ace, Santa, Clover, June, 7, and Lotus. They had gathered in front of the door number 8. Or perhaps to be accurate, they had gathered in front of the red next to the door number 8. Had one of them found the missing piece? What happened, guys? It was June who answered him.
Jumpy, look!
She was pointing at the red. He pushed through the others until he stood in front of it. Immediately, he knew what she had meant. The display on the front of the red read vacant. Junpei sighed. Come on, guys, who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
Junpei wondered why she was hesitating. The others looked as confused as June, but kept their mouths shut. What the hell? What is up with you guys? They all knew something he didn't, and Junpei wasn't about to leave things that way. Finally, Lotus frowned and spoke.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
Yeah, that background music. You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts are already back in the red.
Junpei looked at the bottom of the red again, just to make sure. The slot that had been open at the bottom was now covered with metal. Clearly, whatever had been missing had been returned. Ooh, we got a traitor here. Or an inside player or something, I don't know. What about the other two?
They're the same.
How about those green people from Australia? Nice bets. Junpei quickly examined the other 2 boxes. Satisfied that they were also repaired, but still very confused, he returned to the others. Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right? Ace and June nodded silently. Seven raised his hands as if to say, not me, and Santa just shrugged. Only Clover lowered her head and did nothing. Huh? Wait a minute. That was when he noticed. Where's Snake? Junpei swept his eyes across the room a second time, but Snake was nowhere to be seen. Does that mean he found them?
I have no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Oh, I hope he's not dead. I like Snake.
maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems unlikely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Clover raised her head. Get ready.
No! That's impossible!
Suddenly she was shouting.
Yeah! My brother's blind, but he got really great hearing! He can get around as well as anyone who can see! So he couldn't get lost! That's impossible!
Clover started to shake and the knuckles of her hands had gone white. She spun around, but before she did, Junpei noticed tears welling up in her eyes.
I'm gonna go look for him!
The words were barely out of her mouth when she began to run. Nice, Raptor and Backcountry. That's a lovely picture. Hey! Hold on, Clover, wait! Junpei cried out to her, but he was too slow. She kept going, and before anyone else could react, she was gone. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
Aw man, this ain't good.
Oh yes, what an excellent idea! We just wasted a bunch of time looking. For some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more, but looking for for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Junpei and the others nodded to one another and took off at a run. In front of the stairs that led to B deck, they decided to split up. They quickly assigned search areas and went their separate ways. Soon only 2 of them were left. Those 2 were Junpei and June, who had been a few steps behind the others. Alright, we should go too. Yes, let's go. But where should we start? Let's see. Oh, okay. Time for you guys to choose. I'll do I'll take this opportunity to pee, and I'll do a short straw poll for that on both chats, and that'll be the easiest actually. Where to go? The casino, the first class cabin, the hallway with all the rooms, large hospital room. Okay. So you guys can vote. And I'm gonna go pee and be right back. Everybody vote. Okie doke. Let's see now. Okay, getting my laptop back in place. What you guys say? I think we should do the hallway with all the rooms. It seems like the most likely place to find Snake. I choose the casino. Seems like she would be stupid and I would imagine Clover didn't go that way though. Seems like she would be stupid and go somewhere nonsensical like the casino. Or even back to the first class cabin. Well, let's see what people chose. This should have been enough time for everybody to vote. Oh wow, 3 votes to the hallway, 1 vote for the casino, and 1 vote for the first class cabin, no votes for the large hospital room. Total 5 votes. Well, the people have spoke. Shit, what was that again? Hallway with all the rooms. C deck, let's go. We should go check out that hallway with all the rooms. Okay, let's go, Jumpy. They turned and ran down the hallway to their left. Ahead of them, farther down the hallway, they spotted Ace.
Hey! Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there.
Junpei paused. What did he want to do? Okay, another poll, I guess. I don't think I need a big poll about this, but basically, do you guys think I should run to Ace or let him handle it? Well, I think that if we're here, we might as well. If we chose to go here, we might as well join up with Ace, who seems pretty cool too, and split across the room since there are like dozens of rooms apparently or something. What does run mean, Raptor? No, I think he's got this area covered. Okay, so I got 1 vote for letting Ace handle it, 1 vote for helping him. Anyone else wants to weigh in on this? Or do I need to be run to Ace? Okay, so that's 2 votes. 2 votes for Ace. Oh, you're right. I didn't notice it says run to Ace. You're right, Raptor. Okay then. Okay, that's 2 votes. Sorry, that's 2 votes for running to Ace, right? Yeah, what I also chose. With June in tow, Junpei jogged up to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turned to greet them.
Hello there.
Oh, Toombi, you just missed a couple of votes. Oh well, you'll get the next ones. We're looking for... Snake is gone, so we're looking for him right now. And his sister, Clover, also ran off looking for him. So now we're looking for them so we can advance to the next areas together. Okay.
Snake is, well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet either.
Snake! Snake! Junpei nodded. Well, but Deadeye, what if something happened to him? What if he fell down? What if he did fall down, or he fell into a trap or something, and he's knocked unconscious or whatever?
I really wonder where we could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as he can, for Clover's sake.
Right.
Oh, look at her, all blushing. June's face looked kinda enraptured. Voting for door 8? Well, you're gonna have to hold on to that, because I probably won't remember that. I will be doing another vote for which door to choose next, though. By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings? The feel when Ace moving in on your waifu. That feeling to me.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that? The question seemed somehow odd to Junpei. Well, why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all. Ace looked at him for a moment and then spoke.
Yes, you know, that now that you mention it, they don't.
It's Japan, they are siblings, but it doesn't mean anything. Now that you mention it?
Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Well, if you don't look similar, you must not be sibling. This nigga needs to get out more. Yeah, I guess. But still, they look really unlike.
It certainly ain't rare.
Junpei wasn't sure why, or even if he was seeing what he thought he was, but he could have sworn that Ace's face tightened as he spoke. I wonder if there has to be something between Ace and what's her name, Frandracier, and Lotus. So I wonder, Yep, Ace knows his shit.
At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We can't afford to waste any time. Very well, let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
Alright.
Let's go, Jumpy.
Yeah, dude, there has to be. Water. There's something between me and June, between like Junpei and June. There's something between... Oh wait, no, there's also the brat kid. What about and Seven? Oh yeah, there has to be something between the 4 of them, because there's a connection between Junpei and June. There's a connection between Clover and Snake. So there has to be something between the other 4. And I don't know, something about Ace and Lotus just clicks to me. At June's urging, they left. They found themselves back at the stairs, but Junpei's mind was in turmoil. There was so much to think about, but no, it would have to be put aside for now. As Ace had said, finding Snake was their top priority. Junpei did his best to clear his mind. Alright, where should we go next? Well, what was next in the vote? I'm gonna do another vote again. Next up was the casino. Actually, it's a tie between the casino and first class cabin, but casino's the topmost option, so. What? I don't get what you're so confused about, Backcountry. Let's take a look around the casino.
Okay. Let's go.
They turned and headed toward B deck. Before they knew it, they were there. So was Lotus. She was leaning against the wall, examining her nails. Hey, what do you think you're doing? She glanced up at him, unimpressed.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
Backcountry, what's the matter? I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
Maybe June has something in common with the month? Dude, Backcountry, June, I don't know if you were your last stream, but she's called June because her number is 6. And her name is kind of sounds the same, but we're the only ones that know that. Anyway. You bitch, you serious?
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
Junpei didn't think that was the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Ooh, 3-way. Yeah, of course we'll listen to what she has to say. What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it.
Her name, right? Her name is Akane. So why do you think June? Oh, because Junpei. Never mind. Akane, and people ask me to pronounce it Akon.
Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What, you need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1.
19, 5, 6, 8, 19, 1, 9, 10. Well, yeah, math checks out.
But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room.
Screw you, Lotus. You aren't a help to anybody. That's true. This is like 10,000 times more annoying with everyone. Well, I think that's the idea. That's why people ask for friend Dracer, so because she's so annoying. If they don't do the digital number thingy, they die. Well, they have to exit the ship in 9 hours. Now it's in 5 hours. They got 5 hours to exit the ship, so they have to advance somewhere. They explode like in Battle Royale. Exactly, something like that. Except instead of their head, it's except of a collar, it's in their stomach. Yeah, she does have nice boobs. That's why I was thinking she was talking about a threesome in the beginning, but you know. Hey, Nantius, Nanitus, whatever. Oh, Freitas, okay. That's all she's got going for her, I guess. The only doors are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What, isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, she wants the big black guy, of course. I knew she was a freak. She was right. If they added 7... yeah, math checks out. It would come out as 8. Then the 4 of them could go through the number 8 door, but... Whoa, hold on a sec. What about the other 4?
Why don't you add them up?
That was simple enough. Math is 1. The digital route for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right? It's a feritas.
Oh, of course I know that.
Now, are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you'd do anything of the sort.
People are trapped in an anime boat, pretty much.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, Bats, I think that's just how she woke up on the ship. She's a belly dancer or something, I guess.
Well, you never know until you try.
No. You're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off this ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Giving girl voice to Junpei? Well, what? No, to Junpei? No, Junpei's is my voice. You're being confused, Toombi.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for us 4 will be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
Right. Unless we bring Ace 2, we'll be stuck. I'll just scratch the back of her ear.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Jode, people ask for Zero to be Bane. I think it's a pretty good choice, actually. She didn't sound particularly bothered by what Junpei said. Okay, see you soon, Deadeye. Nor did she seem particularly surprised.
Well, let's try to find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? You do know that only 5 people at most can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
You're right, that is true.
The moment he said it, Junpei felt that he said it. Oh, you're right, that is true. The moment he said it, Junpei felt a chill run down his spine. It was true. How Lotus could remain cavalier about so terrifying a prospect was beyond him. When they found the number 9, they would have chose 3 of them. They would have to choose which 3 of them would die. Lotus's forehead furrowed.
Do you think I can have a moment alone? There are some things I need to think about.
Yeah, sure, bitch. Okay, next up on the list was Junpei and June turned and began walking away from Lotus. Talking to her had left them feeling ill. Junpei's heart felt heavy and his step sluggish. But he told himself pessimism would get them nowhere. So he forced himself to smile and turned to June. Let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Junpei nodded. Alright, where should we go next? First class cabin. Well, we were at the hallway. Next is the first class cabin that also got 1 vote. Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close. They turned around and took off down the hallway to their left. Outside of the first class cabin, they found Clover. Oh, get ready for the volume, guys. Letting you know in advance.
So people won't bitch. She was standing in front of the wall. She was staring at a meaningless point on the wall, her eyes blank. What should Junpei do? Talk to her? Yeah, of course we'll talk to her. We're not just gonna go. Are you alright? He did his best to sound friendly, but Clover didn't respond. Look, I know you're really worried, but, He could think of no words to say that didn't sound hollow and fake. Junpei hesitated. Clover was so consumed by worry and fear that Junpei feared it would crush her. Her action didn't surprise him. She had suddenly lost her brother, who she seemed to have been very close to.
Lone!
Her voice was thin and barely audible.
Lone!
Huh? Maybe Snake is actually taking a dump. That's actually a possibility. We completely forgot about the safe. Is the safe like a red herring or something? Or maybe Snake is cracking the safe right now because of his hearing. Okay, that's interesting. Also, because Snake's letter was in Braille and none of us know how to read Braille, he could have lied to us and like hidden some of the info that he received. Maybe there's something important in the safe and only he knows about it. Huh?
Lone! Huh? I said leave me alone!
Suddenly she was screaming.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys, it's pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Junpei was taken aback. Such anger and hate. Jun's eyes had gone wide with surprise as well.
Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me? Fine, forget it! If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
She should have her mouth removed. Alright, let's go, Jun.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's it. We've been everywhere. They turned and left Clover. As they did, Junpei glanced back over his shoulder to see Clover wiping tears from her face. Because they really are brother and sister. I don't think she's faking it. How does one actually remove a mouth? With scissors, obviously, Ferretus. Clover had driven home the misery of their situation, but Junpei told himself that getting depressed would get him nowhere but depressed. If I was Junpei, I would slap the shit out of Clover. I think everybody in chat, that's exactly what they want to do, at the very least. For Clover's sake, they had to find Snake, and fast. He did his best to push away the misery and depression and force a smile. So, where do you think we should go next? Well, we've been everywhere. Guess we can only go back to the large hospital room. Let's head back to the large hospital room.
Alright. That's probably the best idea.
Together, they ran down the stairs. On their way to the large hospital room, Junpei and Jun noticed Santa standing next to the number 3 door. Junpei paused. What should Junpei do? Well, I'll talk to him, obviously. Don't have anything else to do. Junpei and Jun walked up to Santa. What are you doing?
What? You can't tell?
I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you.
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but...
Who do you think did it? Santa's eyes narrowed as he looked at Jun. She shook her head.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Oops, sorry. Who do you think fixed this thing for us? Snake, Lotus, Zero. Someone other than the 8 of them. Well, this is actually a pretty good question. I don't think... Actually, I think neither of them. I don't think it was... I think it was, if anyone, I think it was someone not other than the 8 of them. I think it was someone else from the 8 of them. Don't matter who. Well, it definitely wasn't Zero. I don't think it was Snake, because it doesn't. From the time I spent with them, it doesn't seem like it. I don't think there's anyone else other than the 8 of them and Zero on this ship. Doesn't make sense to me that Zero would creep around here. He seems like the mastermind. Like, who cares? I don't know. Maybe it matters. Maybe it like changes the ending or whatever. I'm gonna say Lotus is, out of all these options, the one I think is the most logical. You think maybe it was Lotus? They say the first person at the scene is the most suspicious.
Yeah, that's possible. We don't have anything else to suggest she did it, though.
You might as well just suspect everybody. Well, I am. Junpei furrowed his brow. So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red. Santa grinned.
Bingo. We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know they fixed the red.
Yeah.
But why?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
I think maybe they did something to Snake?
It's not out of the question.
Oh, I like Snake. Junpei stared at Santa. There was something about it that made Junpei wary. At first he'd assumed the other man was terribly clever, but Junpei was beginning to think he would need to reevaluate that assessment. When Santa spoke again, his voice was quiet.
Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
With that depressing suggestion, he turned and quietly walked away. Junpei and June looked at one another and smiled awkwardly. Where would they go next? Wow, well, I don't know. Well, we can't finish searching, I think. We can try the hallway with the rooms again. See if something's different there, because that's, again, we'll start the cycle again. What's this game about? Well, for this, it's basically sort of Battle Royale Saw type of thing, only on a ship. We got 9 people, currently 8, who were kidnapped and woke up in this ship. They have 9 hours, now 5 remaining left to get out of here. And there's a bunch of all kind of stuff. If they don't do it in 9 hours, they all die, basically. That's like the... So can we really just search everywhere? Well, I don't know, we searched everywhere. I'm gonna try the hallway with all the rooms again, see if it's something different, but I think we can finish.
I'll go wherever you do. Let's go.
They quickened their pace and head for the bow. Let's see if something's different. There was no sign of anyone. Snake, of course, was nowhere to be found. They would have to look somewhere else. But where? Let's go back to the casino. Let's take a look around the casino. How did the first person die? Actually, the first person, he kind of broke the rules. Also, the looks on their faces really relaxed. Yeah, I know, they're really taking their sweet time with this, which I don't get. They're really, really relaxed. But the first guy, number 9, died. Well, he was kind of a weird outsider. He didn't really participate, and he just basically held hostage one of the, like Clover, the squeaky voiced girl, and he threatened the rest to open one of the doors for him, and then he went in alone. And the thing is, one of the rules is once you need like at least between 3 to 5 people to open each door using it's complicated, you'll see. But he went in alone without the other 2 doing it, and he didn't like confirm that he went in. So a bomb that's in his stomach, like the rest of us, we all have bombs in our stomachs, but his went off because he didn't verify that he went in, and the other 2 didn't either. Basically broke the rules, and he got blown up.
Okay, let's go.
They turned and headed towards B deck. There was no one there. They had no choice. Junpei and June turned around, headed to a different location. Can't go to the first class cabin? Let's go back and take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close. Turn around to blah blah blah. Basically, everyone that registers his number has to go. Yeah, exactly. No one was there. Junpei figured they might have more luck somewhere else, but where? Well, I guess it's only the large hospital room, and then we're done.
Alright, that's probably the best idea.
Together they ran down the stairs. Well, I guess he's nowhere? There was no one to be seen. What next? Well, I think we're finished searching. There's no one anywhere. They looked everywhere they could think of, but Snake was nowhere to be found. Lotus looked around at 6 frustrated faces and spoke.
We can't keep looking for Snake. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
Junpei couldn't disagree with what she was saying. Snake seemed to have completely disappeared. There was no point in wasting any more time. Wait, I honestly can't, like... Where was that room? It was over here, I think, right? This is the place. The piano, yeah, the piano and stuff. I can't just go back there, I guess. I can't go in there? Okay, fuck it. Whatever. There was no point to wasting any more... there was no point in wasting any more time. The others seemed to be having similar thoughts, but they stayed silent. Finally, Seven spoke.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem though. Gotta figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes. I have a proposal.
She walked back and forth across the floor, her heels clicking against the wood. Finally, she stopped.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Oh, snap.
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes.
Yeah, of course she's wearing heels, Toombi.
You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. I don't know. I'm not sure. Math is hard, guys. I don't... 3 people with 2 teams of... Well, I didn't do the math, though. Is the game gonna add for me now? No, actually it usually does, but no. 1 vote for she has a point? I don't know, I'm not sure about it. But you know, letting people behind is rough. Her math is right? Shit. I'm still not sure. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I don't like this. I'm sure we can figure out something. She's smart? I'm not sure either. Well, I definitely don't like this. I'm not going to support her. Technically, she is right. Only 3 to 5 people can go in. Huh. Who's going to be left behind? Well, let's see. 1 guy. Okay, well, all 3 vote. Okay, so Wada, Palma, and Wada, Palma, and Joe Edmond say she's right. Me and Deadeye say we're not sure. Majority goes to she was right. By the way, I was told I was thinking about doing all the endings because there are 6 endings, or as many as I can at least, except the true canon ending. So, and I was told to only save states like before we choose the rooms.
and then we can go back. But if there's any other point that's like crucial to deciding the ending, because some of you people already play the game, just let me know and I'll save state and hopefully we can come back later. It wasn't pleasant, but she was right. There wasn't any way the numbers worked out. If one group was 4, the other group would always have a digital root that didn't match a door. When 7 spoke, his voice was strained.
Then, you saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind?
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Don't worry about the save states, dude. Get the real ending at least 2 times. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to redo the whole game just to get like the alternative endings. So I'm gonna do it anyway twice, but I don't have to do it like 6 times from the beginning. I might as well save state, you know?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan?
Oh, we can't find Snake, and maybe we'll do it.
Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you that's impossible. Wake up!
Whoa, calm down, you two. Send a step between Lotus and June. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is that you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
If you do a certain ending that gets you the true ending, the other endings can kind of be disregarded. Yeah, I know, but I talked to Gagulf about this, and he's the one who requested the game. And he said that, like, it might be well worth our time to... It's if you guys want, it's for you guys. But it might be well worth our time to do the alternate endings just because there are different puzzles, different dialogues that I can do, stuff like that. I don't mind, if you guys aren't interested, I don't mind doing the one true ending or whichever ending we get together through votes, and then moving on. But we might as well, you know. Whatever, like, your guys' choice.
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up! What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess. Hey, HPW.
Alright, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7?
Can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
Clover had moved away from the group and was sitting on one of the beds. Her whole body drooped. Junpei didn't know if she'd even heard Lotus's proposal. Lotus walked over to Clover and gently laid a hand on her shoulder.
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
Why no? That makes no sense. He went to open the safe, I'm sure of it.
We searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
No, because then he would be dead. Would have heard the bang. Clover slowly lifted her face.
Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Clover nodded once. What a stupid girl.
Emotion carries.
Dumb bitch. Lotus spun around and walked towards Junpei.
Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary.
Thanks, HPW. Ace had barely spoken for Lotus's entire speech, and everyone jumped a little. 6 pairs of eyes turned to look at him. He didn't seem to notice, or even care.
I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June's voice shook, and she looked around desperately for someone to agree with her. Ace simply looked at her.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If you go through them,
You won't be able to return, correct?
I actually think it's faster to just restart the game to get all the endings instead of using save states. When you restart, you can skip all the dialogue that you already read. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so that's cool then. So I might... Well, I'll do save states just to be sure. Just as a precaution, but worst case, we'll skip the dialogue, really. Cool. There's a lot of dialogue in this game. Really? Duckface has returned? Fuck that.
yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous! There's no way we could get back in time. Finally, Junpei could hold his tongue no longer. We've only got 5 hours left. Even less, actually. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me. Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind.
As his voice was dignified, and without a hint of cruelty or malice. Oh. Junpei has no rebuttal.
You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly!
Junpei stood frozen by indecision, unable to move. June bit her lips so hard that Junpei feared she would break the skin. Santa stood against the wall, calm and aloof. Seven tore his beanie from his head and turned it over anxiously in his hands. Only Clover stared at Ace with an expression Junpei was unable to decipher. Lotus's attitude, however, was different from the others.
Good. Let's accept this kind offer then.
She smiled, her eyes bright. Ace answered with a smile of his own.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. Perhaps it's my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
As he spoke, Ace lowered himself down to the floor next to one of the beds. From somewhere deep in the ship, Junpei suddenly heard the screeching of metal on metal. It was almost as if the ship were screaming. Would it really hold until their time limit was up? Already D-Deck was flooded. In the sudden silence, the only sound was the sad metal wail of the ship. Unsurprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
As if a spell had been broken, the others all began to talk at once.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kinda sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
I have to find my brother!
Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way. Oh, sorry, HPW. I forgot there. I haven't given a warning this time because I thought everyone was here. Sorry. You gotta look out for Clover. His words sounded hollow and fake.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
She spun around and ran towards Ace. He had slumped down next to the bed when June grabbed his arm and pulled.
Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Then it happened. Ooh. Then it happened. What was that? Ace fell forward. He slumped over onto the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a boxer out cold.
Ace!
June cried out and dropped to her knees beside him. She put her arm around his neck and did her best to lift him up.
What happened, Ace? Say something.
She shook him frantically. His eyes fluttered open.
I'm alright.
His voice was weak and slightly slurred.
How are you? Fine.
This.
He held out his left arm and slowly opened his hand. In it was a syringe and a small vial. The vial was empty. It had only recently been emptied. A few drops clung to the sides. There was a label taped to the side of the container. It read Suporyl Beta. Suporyl Beta? Junpei had no idea what it meant, or what kind of medicine it might be.
Did you use this?
Is it for diabetes? I assumed it was something like that, but is it for diabetes? Free heroin.
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later.
Oh, it's not insulin. Okay.
I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am very tired.
Junpei knew that wasn't why he'd done it. Ace had injected himself with anesthetic to forestall Junpei in June's attempt to bring him along. Or maybe so he didn't want to feel himself exploding when that maybe inevitably happens. If he couldn't move, there was nothing they could do. He injected himself so that they would be forced to leave him behind.
Ace.
Is there something you want to say? I'd just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No! Don't, Ace! Don't fall asleep!
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace's eyelids drooped further and further, almost as though he were dying. Maybe he is dying?
Ace! Ace!
She shook his shoulder again and again, but this time he didn't respond. Only the gentle rising and falling of his chest told him he was alive. Junpei was relieved to see he was, in fact, still breathing. He lifted Ace up off the floor and laid him on the bed he'd been leaning against. When Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look of pity.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
June X Ace? Yeah, I bet you would want that. She wasn't feeling any remorse. Junpei was sure of that. Still, he had no grounds upon which to oppose her. It felt wrong, but he had to agree.
Then suddenly Santa spoke. Yeah, we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Well, enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. Can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Her face distorted by rage, Lotus took a step towards 7. He threw up his hands and made a face like a child caught with his hand in a cookie jar.
You're going to get it next time.
She shot him a glare that would have melted steel, then turned and walked off. Alright, who's next? Santa's gaze moved across the 3 people left. Finally, they stopped on Junpei. Junpei, which door do you want? At last. Junpei's mind was already made up. Well, pull time! Let's go for this. Straw poll. Actually. Apparently, a gaze can melt steel. Yeah, Lotus gaze can melt steel beam. Which door? 3, 7, 8. And here we go, guys. I'm gonna try at least to do a save state here, and slot number 1. Wonder if that worked. You guys vote for now. I'm gonna give you. Yeah, okay. It tells me the time too. So this is the early one. That's how we know it's gonna be the second door to choose. I don't know about this. 3 doors. Well, we already Martha. I'm not falling for that. Well, we already know that 7's going to 7 and Lotus is going to 8. So if you guys paid someone specific, I guess we can go according to that too. Okay, we got 5 votes for now. Most of them towards 8. If anyone else wants to vote, we've got 3 for 8, 1 for 3, 1 for 7. I'll keep refreshing it for a while. Let's give it another minute or 2. But if anyone else is planning on this, that would be a pretty good time. Jodman voted 7. It seems like all the SafeStateHeroes.com guys voted for 8. Let's refresh again if that's the case. Yeah. Seems like 3 people from Safe State Heroes voted for 8. Jodman voted for 7, and Deadeye voted for 3. So I guess, unless anyone, Loot State Heroes. I vote for 3 because I'm curious to see what happens if we try to split into 3 groups. Oh, that is interesting. But okay, let's give this one final refresh. And well, 8 just got another vote, so I guess there's barely any chance that 3 or 7. It's 4 to 1 to 1. So I guess 8 makes it, at least this time. As save stated, if this is a bad ending or something, we can always redo this. So no worries, guys. So door 8. I'm gonna go with door 8. Okay. 8 it is. Yeah. Alright then. That means June's gotta go through 7.
What? Why?
What? Santa grimaced and muttered angrily to himself, but finally began to explain. If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there's only 3 ways we can do it. Plan A.
Go through 7 with 3, 5, 8. And go through 8 with 4, 6, 7. Plan B. Go through 7 with 4. Fine, okay, we get it. 2 options. Plan C. Go through 7, blah blah blah, with 8 with blah blah blah. And that's it. What is this game about? Basically, MOT. It's sort of a mashup between Saw and escaping a ship. Basically, we need to escape a ship. Oh, tickle my prostate. Yeah, Toomby can understand. Basically, it's about escaping a ship. In 9 hours, we only have about 5 left, and we're trying to survive. And that's it. Those are our only options. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now? As Santa finished, June looked over at Junpei, tears welling up at the corner of her eyes.
Oh no. You're saying we aren't going to see each other again for a long time.
Junpei felt just as June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials they were preparing to face. But he knew if they were going to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile. Hey, come on, you're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into 4 and 5 doors, remember? You got split up, we got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somehow?
Yeah. Probably. What is Snake's number? Snake was 2. That's why he called himself Snake, because of snake eyes.
Probably?
She didn't sound very hopeful. It was 7 that interjected.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't connect, each team can get out through door 9.
No, Deadeye, because one of the rules is that you need a minimum of 3 people to go through a door and a maximum of 5. Snake shows up to rescue Ace. That still won't be enough, that's a problem. Snake and Ace aren't enough, they need another person, whoever it may be. The minimum is 3 people, basically.
In other words, the game would end right there. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9th door.
June said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder. Everybody's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again, I promise. June bit her lip and gave him an almost imperceptible nod.
Yes. Promise?
Her voice was barely above a whisper. Santa's voice shattered the moment.
Yeah.
You guys done, right? He stretched and continued. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. Figure I'll take 7, with Clover can take 8. Oh great, the 2 most annoying voices are with us in the next room, that's great. Any problems with that, Clover? Volume. Clover looked away and was silent for a moment.
Whatever!
It was more of a dismissal than an agreement, but Santa didn't seem to care. Alright, we're ready to go then. Let's move. At Santa's command, the group split and headed for their respective doors. Santa, 7, and June walked towards door 7. Bon appetit, gentlemen. I'm actually thinking if I should stop my stream now after 3 hours, or should I go for the 4th hour? If anybody on SafeCityHeroes.com wants to stream, let me know, because I'm fine by going down. I did 3 hours last time, but that was because my throat was more sore. It's less sore now. I don't know.
If you guys are in for another hour, I can go for it. If not, if anyone else wants to switch or something, I don't know, whatever. Or if you guys need to go, it's all cool. Well, Clover, Lotus, and Junpei headed for door 8. So wait, Santa 7 and June walked to, yeah, all the annoying voices, and Clover, Clover, Lotus, oh yeah, Clover, Lotus, and Junpei were headed to door 8. Well, we ended right after going through a door last time. That's true, actually, so this might be a good time to end this as well, instead of doing another whole puzzle. So yeah, you're right, Deadeye. You convinced me. Also, I'm kind of hungry too. Then Lotus laid her hand against her chest and turned to Junpei and Clover.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes! Then shall we go?
Well, maybe just let's deactivate the dead first. The door had opened. A narrow hallway stretched out before them. Lotus and Clover leapt through the door. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. Yeah, you're right, Deadeye. You're right. The detonators and the bracelets have been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But as he was about to step over the threshold, he stopped. Oh shit. He looked to his left, toward door 7. June stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned and looked toward him. Their eyes met. They nodded. The farewell took almost 1.5 seconds. Then someone took hold of Junpei's arms and hauled him bodily through the door. Oh, that's awesome, Turkey. He heard the sound of a numbered door slam shut behind him. His bracelet gave a cold electronic beep.
81 seconds left! Hurry!
Lotus snapped at him and ran to the dead. Junpei and Clover followed as fast as they could. Okay, we're good. We're not gonna die. Wonder if we're gonna hear a boom from the other one.
Phew! It stopped.
With a shaking hand, she wiped a few beads of sweat from her forehead. Clover, however, was calm, aloof perhaps.
Pointless!
She muttered to herself without emotion and began to walk down the hallway, leaving behind a confused Junpei and Lotus. Lotus watched the girls receding back with a mix of frustration and curiosity.
What an unpleasant girl. I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Her sarcasm seemed a little more biting than it was perhaps necessary, but she sighed and started after the younger girl. After taking a moment to catch his breath, Junpei followed. And the hallway made a number. Okay, I think this is a good time to remember where we are using this text. I'm gonna save right now. Save and overwrite the save file. Yes. Okay, so I think this is it for now. I'd like to thank everybody on Twitch and on SafeCityHeroes.com for helping me out with this and cheering me on this stream. I'll be back. Let me check. When am I gonna be back? First of all, you can check yourselves in the schedule that I have on my Twitch. There's a European version and an American version that you can check. Let's see. I'm scheduled for Saturday. Damn, 2 days off. Oh well. Well, I guess. I guess I get 2 days off now. I'm gonna see you back on Saturday, not Thursday, not Friday. Hold on. Okay. So that's it for now. Yeah, I know. I don't want to do. I want to stream more, but I'm trying to stream like at least 5 times a week. But I got stuff that I'm obligated to take part in. So for the next 2 days, so I'm sorry. As always, I'll really. Oh, thanks, Deadeye. I appreciate that. Anyway, I'd really appreciate it as usual if you guys could please follow me on Twitch or Twitter or YouTube or whatever, or just come back. I'd love to see all of you guys back here again. Jodmond, if you're still around there, I'd love to see you come back too. Or just tell your friends. I'd really appreciate that. I'm gonna have to soon. Well, I'll talk about that later at more length at some point probably, but soon I won't be able to financially to be able to do to spend this many hours into something that's a hobby and isn't giving me anything. I mean, the bills and rent are piling up. I think I'm gonna do this after the game though. Start asking for stuff, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys could help me with that. It would honestly really help me. So that's it for now, I guess. See you guys on Friday, hopefully, and that's it for now. Marco.